everybody's having a blessed day out there. So we have some new stuff going on today. And by new stuff, I mean new vehicles, new projects. It's gonna be pretty awesome. We're gonna wait for some people to jump in here real quick. There we go. So today is Sunday. I'm getting lost from the holidays still, but Sunday, yesterday, we ended up taking a trip. Made a couple hour drive up towards like North Georgia area, and we found us a new project which made us change our plans a lot. So we got a new vehicle, we have new plans for a couple different things. So first thing we're going to do, I'm going to show you the new project. So here we go. Let me flip the camera around here real quick. There we go. Bam! Look what we got. Oh, trying to get some people to jump in here real quick. So that is going to be new project Clifford RT, guys. What we ended up getting here is a 2001 Dakota RT. It's been debadged. It needs some work, but best part, guys, we paid $1,000 for this truck, and for $1,000, hey there, guy, grab the key and let's see if this $1,000 unit will start. So for those that may not know, the RT Dakotas, ooh, we need to grease the door. Comes with a 5.9 liter 360. Yeah, big dog motor. Very fun truck.
For them 8 big ones?
Let's hear them 8 big ones. Let's see, does this $1,000 truck run? Oh God. $1,000 truck. Let's see what we got for $1,000. Oh, let's see what's under this old beast. So we got a stock, pretty much a stock truck. Somebody did put on the MOPAR Magnum valve covers, which is pretty cool. But everything under the hood stock, pretty much. This is the 5.9, as you can see right here. Hopefully my connection's not too bad, guys. It's the only thing I don't like about doing live videos. All of the glass is good. We got no broken glass. We do have window tint, obviously, that's trash, so that's gonna have to come off. Unlock the door there, Mr. Guy. So I might have to get the key to do it over here. Here, we'll just come over here. How about that? So we got a lot of cleaning to do. We got some oiling to do. Oh God, oh my God, it's just so bad. Listen to that. $1,000. $1,000, but look. Clean dash, nothing's broke. The seats are still pretty okay. The interior is disgusting, but salvageable. Carpet's still cleanable, I think. We haven't done anything, guys. This is how we got the truck. All right. Clean title. It's not rebuilt. We got a clean Georgia title on this truck. RT, a real RT, 2001. RT wheels, obviously. Oh, that door is just so bad. Now here's the kicker. This is why it's $1,000. One, just like all these trucks back in the day, the clear coat was terrible and the paint's trashed. It's going to need paint. The body has this one bad spot in the cab that I believe is not going to be too bad to repair. I mean, this door is messed up. That's not a big deal. We can get a door if we need to. If I can find somebody, because I'm not trying to spend a whole bunch of money on this truck, but I believe someone that knows what they're doing in some body work can probably Bondo this in and patch it or whatever. I don't think that's a big deal. That is the ugliest thing on the truck, is we have a big dent on the side of the cab. And if there's any body guys on my channel, chime in with a comment. What do you guys think? What's the easiest way to fix that up? Make it look good, but on a budget scale. Bed is straight. Tailgate's even good still. Bumper's still straight. Just got some scratches and dings. It's got a towing hitch on it. Bed liner, got the plastic liner. Like I said, the paint is trash. It's going to need paint. It's going to need tires. Somebody put twice pipes on it. It's got dual exhaust. But it's not loud. It sounds like a stock muffler still. But the biggest kicker, like I said, we got the truck for $1,000 because, one, the body doesn't look the best. It needs paint. It's got a big dent. It does run. The 5.9 motor runs great. The transmission is not so great. The transmission is bad. So it does not drive. Runs, but does not drive. But for those that don't know, the RTs, these trucks back in the day, they got a 46 RE transmission, which is obviously, can't see it, but oh, Frostbite's hiding up under here. She's hiding. She's trying to stay warm. So it's got the same 46 RE transmission stock in these RTs, in the Dakotas, which is what the Beast has as Frostbite. You know, Cope Racing built me a 46 RE for Frostbite. So we have the same transmission in this truck already. So obviously, the options to build this truck is pretty endless. So we're going to fix the transmission. That's plan A. And we're going to make this a nice, good, drivable truck for my son. This is going to be truck for him now. As you see, Sub-Zero's in the back. Now give me a second. We're going to talk about Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero, we have huge plans for. Give me a second. We're going to talk about Sub-Zero. But this is going to be Clifford RT. So this is going to be my son's project now. We were talking about putting a 5.9 Magnum in Project Sub-Zero, and we've been looking for a donor truck like this to get, you know, a trans and a motor and everything to swap into it. Well, then this deal popped up on Facebook Marketplace, and I went and looked at the truck, and the truck was really nice for a $1,000 truck that, you know, that actually had a running motor. So I was like, man, I don't want to just pull and park this truck. I think we're better off fixing it. And this would be a better daily driver and fun little truck for him, as it's got a, you know, it's got a small back seat in the back. So he's got a little bit more room than just a regular cab. It's already got a 5.9 Magnum motor in it that runs. We just got to do some maintenance, some service on it, plug wires, distributor cap, button, all that good stuff. Just kind of freshen everything up. And then we're going to obviously clean this interior out. That is what we're going to do today. So he's going to be working on cleaning up the interior. We're going to get the transmission out, start getting the transmission figured out, and see what we got to do to fix this transmission. I'm going to buy all my parts from Cope Racing, from John, and get some WD-40 for this door. Oh, God. But that's the plan. So we're going to fix this transmission up. We're going to try to do it ourselves. I'm going to try to fix this transmission myself with John's parts, hopefully. And, you know, I'm sure he can give me some intel of what may be going on with this thing. Basically, the truck doesn't move at all. It doesn't go into any gear. It don't do anything. So something is El Broco. But there's a good shot of the interior. He's going to clean this thing up real good, pull the seats out. We're going to pull the carpet. We're going to wash everything down. And I'll show you what the interior ends up looking like when we get done. But it's pretty gnarly. But I think it's going to make a pretty good change. I mean, I think for $1,000, guys, this was a clean steal for a real RT with a clean title. I mean, dude, you hit the key. Look at that. I mean, that is a runner. Runner. Working gauges. We even got almost a half a tank of fuel. It's got some mileage. Oh man, listen to that beast. Got the noisy clutch fan. That definitely is gonna go. I hate those clutch fans, they're so loud. Overhead console with the compass and the fuel mileage dilly. Even has the buttons up top for your home link. I mean, it's a solid truck, guys. It's clean. No busted dash. I mean, it is just, I can't park this truck out. It's too nice. So that's the plan, guys. We're gonna fix this truck. We're gonna fix this thing up. It's gonna be cool. He's gonna have a fun truck to drive to school with and everything. It's gonna be nasty. So now that this is gonna become my son's daily and a new project that's gonna be fun to fix up, let's talk about Sub-Zero. So Sub-Zero, we were thinking about it the other day, and since we got the RT Dakota now, we was like, really don't need this truck. We might as well just sell it. You know, we paid $700 for this truck. So we were like, let's just sell it, get our money back out as a part truck. This truck got a clean title, but it's a Dakota Sport, 4-cylinder. You know, 4-cylinder, it's got a 5-speed in it. Yada, yada, yada. But I look at this truck and I see a lot of potential to make this truck stupid, absolutely stupid fast budget race truck. And I mean, like, go all out with it. So I was talking to my brother-in-law, and my brother-in-law is gonna go, he's gonna get on board with this. He's gonna join the channel. We're gonna build this truck. So me and him, my son's obviously, he's gonna be helping us. But this truck right here, it's still gonna be Project Sub-Zero, but here's the plans for Sub-Zero. Sub-Zero is gonna be straight, legit race truck. We are gonna gut this truck. We're gonna pull absolutely everything out of this truck. Door's locked. Obviously the motor's gonna go. We're gonna do a 3-gen Hemi, and I believe we're gonna do a 392. Kind of gonna do something like Mr. Haney, like John did. I think we're gonna do a 392 motor, and I believe we're gonna try to stay with it for NA for right now. We're gonna try to go NA for a good bit. 392 motor, we're gonna drop in. We want to do a 77 trans on this truck with a trans brake. So we're gonna have a same kind of setup with Frostbite, but I think we're gonna do a 727 trans brake. We're gonna, like I said, when we gut this truck, guys, we're cutting out every inside panel of this truck we don't need. It's gonna be nothing but a skin with a motor and a seat. No floor, no carpet, no dash, nothing. Stripping it. All the glass, we're gonna take the glass out. We're gonna do Lexan glass all over the whole truck. The bed, we're gonna cut out the floor. We're gonna cut out the inside skins of the bed, and it's literally just gonna be the paneling of the bed with some braces to hold it up to the frame. Full stupid legit budget race truck is what we're gonna do with this thing. That's the plan, and here's our goals with it. I think the first time down the track, I'm wanting to run a 10, like deep 10-0. We're gonna try to go 10-0s and 9s with this truck. And I believe a 392, big converter, trans brake, and all that is gonna get us there pretty easily. This truck's pretty light, and it's gonna be stupid ass light when we start gutting everything out. Lexan glass, gut the bed, gut the inside panels, everything. It's gonna be really light, big motor. I think it's gonna be fun. And then, you know, if need be, we might have to introduce a little bit of NITROUS on it. Like I said, this is gonna be our budget, full-blown race truck, trailer truck, whatever you want to call it. But budget 9-10 second truck, and that's what we're going to do with this truck. I can't get rid of it. We don't have a lot of money invested in it, so I have a regular cab Dakota sitting in here, body style that I like myself. I just can't get rid of it. I think, as you guys know, this has become like the MOPAR haven of MOPARs over here, so we might as well keep this thing, right? But Family Grown says not much budget with a 392. Yes and no. Man, on Marketplace, I come across budget 392s all the time. Maybe some of them needs a cam, you know, the lifters are failed or something like that, or they come out of a wrecked truck or car. But you can usually find a running, maybe a higher mileage 392 for a couple grand, 2-3 grand, just depends. But even a 5.7, you know, 5.7 you can find even easier, but you know, you're gonna have to probably end up going stroking it or so, I don't know. But hell, even a 5.7, you know, 5.7 in this truck, if we gut it down, lighten it up like we're talking about, it's still gonna take us into the 10s, I'm sure. But I don't know, I think the 392 is just gonna be awesome. I don't know, that's kind of what we're leaning on. But that's the plans, guys. So just kind of wanted to give you a little Sunday morning change of plans, wake up. Marco says 5.7 sounds more like a budget build. I agree. And it just depends on what we can find. Obviously, I'd really like to stuff the 392 in here. I mean, it would just go, it would just haul ass. I mean, just, you could stick a stock 392 in there with a lightened up truck and it would just absolutely haul some major ass. I mean, no doubt about that. The 5.7 would still move it pretty good. You know, it's just going to take possibly heads and a cam and maybe even stroking it out. Maybe we could stroke the 5.7, but then again, you can come across those $3,000 392s that come out of a wrecked vehicle pretty easily. So I don't know, we'll see. But that's the plan. Keeping Sub-Zero. It's going to be a race truck, and I think we're going to try to do a lot of crazy stuff with this truck because it'll be kind of like a truck we're not afraid to hurt, if that makes any sense.
Burnout contest.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is going to be like our burnout contest, or maybe go hit some street races with it kind of truck. We'll see. But I don't know, we got a lot of stuff. I think we can do a lot with this truck, and if we're not afraid to hurt it per se, it's gonna be fun. Clifford, that's the name of this truck now, is Clifford the Big Red Dog, if you ever seen that. But Clifford's gonna be a fixer-upper. We got a running motor obviously already. We got to fix the trans, clean it up. We're gonna do some paint work, body work. I'd really like to find a body guy that could get us a hookup on fixing that bed panel over here, or that cab panel. Or maybe give me a heads up on what maybe I should do, because we're gonna try to do majority of this all of ourselves, obviously. So we're gonna have a lot of videos on this truck of the overall just change, going from cleaning up the interior, cleaning up all the outside, getting it painted, fixing up the transmission, just everything in general. We got a lot of stuff to do on this truck to get it going, and we're going to try to get it done fairly quick. I want to get this truck kind of done over the winter, so maybe around springtime this truck is a driver and it's ready to roll. But yeah, I'm trying to see what some of these comments are saying. Yeah, Family Grown says Clifford sounds like a great daily. I agree. That's why when it popped up on Marketplace, man, I was like, I sent the guy a message immediately. Like, it was on Marketplace probably 20 minutes. And if any of you guys know how Marketplace works, usually if you find a deal, by the time you find it, someone's already on their way to buy it, and that's usually my luck. But it popped up on Facebook. Guy posted it for $1,000. I seen it in the pictures. I was like, I know I want the truck, because We had a motor that ran. It had a transmission that we could fix. It had bumpers, glass, everything we needed to fix up Sub-Zero and do all the changing, you know, all the plans that we was thinking about doing with this truck. But then when we got there and we seen, man, that's a clean RT. Like, oh, I just, like, why would we pull everything out of that truck? Why not just paint it and fix it up, fix the cab dent, and drive the wheels off of this thing? I mean, we haven't done jack to this truck yet, but it cranks up every single time. Like, it runs good. So,
no smoke either.
Yeah, I mean, it hasn't smoked anything. I mean, I just couldn't trash a true RT and then go junk it at the junkyard for scrap steel. I just couldn't do it. I just couldn't junk a true RT with a clean title. A clean title. On top of that, guys, this isn't rebuilt or nothing. It's a clean title. I just couldn't do it. So I was like, man, we got to fix this truck. And then when my son seen it, because he was like, I want a regular cab. But then he's seen how these are still a pretty small truck. I mean, you got a little extra room there, but it's still a very sporty truck. And it is identical to my old RT that I had. Because I had the exact same truck. Red club cab RT. I had this same truck on an old YouTube channel that I had years and years and years ago. I built one of these. I put NITROUS on it. And I love that truck. I wish I knew where it was. But it's long gone. It's been a long time. And dude, you were like 2 years old when I had that truck. So that truck is long gone. Who knows where it is. But I got one sitting here again. And now it's going to be...
memories.
Yeah, lots of memories with that old truck, man. I had a blast. I had a blast in my RT. That's for sure. So there we go. I couldn't junk that truck. My son didn't want to junk it either. And I didn't want to get rid of Sub-Zero, obviously. But then when my brother-in-law kind of was like, hey, I want to get into building something. So we're going to build up the Sub-Zero truck. Mark M says, I always dreamed of a 5.7 Dakota. Yeah. When I had my old RT, I thought, when, you know, the Hemis was starting to come around close to when I sold my old RT Dakota. And I was kind of contemplating that as well. Myself was putting a 3-gen in a Dakota.
Who knows? Maybe I will.
But we'll see. We'll see. Trying to read some more of these comments here.
It might happen. There's a lot of miles on this thing, so I might end up putting a different motor.
Mark says, actually, you know what? Just restore it and keep it stock as much. Old Dodge pickups are going up in value. The RT is no different. That's true. Man, I'll tell you, this is like I said, this is an 01 Dakota RT. And a lot of them today, if you can find a clean running RT, I mean, people still getting, I've seen them all over the place, you know, 5 to 8 grand for a pretty clean stockish RT, which doesn't sound like a lot of money, but considering, you know, you go get one of these in running condition that's not an RT, I mean, they're a dime a dozen. You can pick them up for 2-3 grand all day long. So RT's definitely a keeper. I mean, it was a rare truck. Back in its day, it was really the rarest of the rare. You had a factory production truck that came with the largest displacement motor ever stuffed into a factory pickup truck at its time. At its time, it was something to be messed with, that's for sure. But hell yeah. Yeah, so Darren's Mopar says, what about the Sub-Zero YouTube channel? So that channel is still active. That's my son's YouTube channel. So it's going to stay the same. We're just probably that name will be changed. Obviously, we're probably going to just change it to the Clifford RT, and then Sub-Zero will be. I don't know if we'll have a separate YouTube channel for Sub-Zero. If so, maybe my brother-in-law will want to run it. But pretty much everything that goes down with Sub-Zero is going to be posted on my YouTube channel on Frostbite. So, don't know, like I said, I don't know if he's going to want to get involved too much with the YouTube. He'll be on video, obviously, a tremendous amount of time as we go through building this truck, tearing it apart, ripping stuff, breaking stuff, fixing stuff, whatever. I don't know if he's going to be that kind of guy that wants to run or be on a YouTube channel per se. So everything will be done on my channel for this truck. So no need to worry or look for that. It'll be here, that's for sure. Yeah, Darren said, yeah, I subscribe to it. Yeah, that's cool. Like I said, my son, he's going to try to get into doing some videos as well on his channel. Obviously, I'll post a lot of the updates here as well on mine with this truck. And I'm sure I'll be doing some videos with it, driving it, whatever, when we get it done, as far as he is too, because he's wanting to hit the track with it pretty good, that's for sure.
Yeah. And some car shows, let people see it.
Family Grown said, would Sub-Zero's name change if it had a Hellcat swap? Laugh out loud. I don't know. Honestly, I mean, this might sound crazy, guys. I don't know. A Hellcat sounds cool. And it would be awesome. That's no doubt. But I wouldn't, I don't think I would put that money into putting a, you know, a 10K, 12K pallet Hellcat motor into a $1,000 truck. I think I would, now on a daily driver aspect, I would definitely probably put one in something like that. But for a complete, just straight race truck, honestly, a 5.7 or a 392, I'm feeling a lot better about that. I just feel, I don't know, it just, to me, it sounds better just staying with a 5.7 or 392, especially trying to keep it as budget as possible. You know, straight race truck, go 10s very easily, try to dip into the 9s, and you know, we're gonna try to make this truck like, hey, you can go find you a $1,000 or less pickup truck that looks half decent and kind of do what we're about to do to this thing and go to the racetrack and bust some serious behind with it. So like that's kind of the plans with it. So yeah,
like the Dodge version of people getting Chevy, like junkyard Chevys, and putting a 5.3 in it.
Junkyard yeah, kind of like the old LS swap boys, where everybody's taking junkyard motors out and jamming them in everything.
Basically.
Family Grown says Clifford the Hell Dog. Yeah, Hell Dog. Hell Dog would be a good name. Maybe we put like a Hell Dog sticker on it or something, man. I don't know. Darren, yeah, man, I look forward to seeing this build. I look forward to seeing both of them, man. I really want to get this one done, just because literally it's crazy. It's like I got my old truck back, so it's kind of weird. But that's going to be a great daily driver. This thing is going to be, it's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts. It's going to be a lot of work. There's going to be a lot of work that personally I've never done. Not that I can't do it, but I've never really hacked up a pretty good truck before into pieces, so it's going to be nuts. I think the funnest part's going to be cutting away all this inner bed, and when you actually can look through the floor or the bed floor and you're going to see nothing but suspension and rear end stuff, that's going to be pretty badass to me. That's for sure. And we're going to be, like I said, all the glass. Windshield's busted already anyways. It's got a big crack here in the bottom. It's hard to see with the tree glare there. But the glass is going to go Lexan glass. Inner door panels are we're going to cut them out. We're going to be doing basically probably our own dash with a roll cage, everything. So like I said, a lot of this is going to be my brother-in-law's project truck, and I'm going to be involved with it a lot also. He's going to be putting a lot of money into it himself. He is already looking. We was already looking at motors yesterday, trying to find out which direction we're going to go exactly with it, but we're pretty stuck on a 392. He's stuck on a 392, so we'll see. That's the plans. I don't know, as far as body work, and well, the body's not bad, it's just paint's kind of bad. I don't know what we're going to do with that. We talked about maybe just leaving it like it is. Maybe just putting it in primer. But I think we're just going to leave it like it is for the time being. Just make it a race truck. It don't have to look pretty. It don't have to look fancy. But we just want it to go fast. We want the tires to come off the ground. And we want to enjoy the truck. So I will say this. Our plans right now is to have this truck up and going and running and ready to race. Have that truck will definitely be done pretty soon. And we're going to take this truck, we're going to take Clifford, so Sub-Zero, Clifford, Frostbite in the corner over there, hiding under the hiding under the blankets. All the trucks are going to go to MOPAR. We're also going to have Storm. My buddy is not here today with Storm, but Storm will be at MOPAR too. So we're going to try to have all 4 trucks at MOPAR. That's the plan that we were talking about yesterday. So we're going to have a couple I'm going to have to get a bigger trailer. Probably going to dedicate, I just cut the grass, so I got leaves all over everything, but probably going to dedicate this trailer to my shop to haul our equipment with. And probably going to get me a double car hauler. My brother-in-law is going to get a double car hauler, possibly, is what he's talking about. He's about to get a new Cummins truck. I don't know if some of y'all caught mine. I got rid of my old 3-gen. I got me a 4th-gen Cummins not long ago. But we're going to get a couple big trailers, and our plan is we're going to haul all 4 trucks up to MOPAR and have fun with all of them. We're going to beat the absolute snot out of this truck, hopefully. I want to put this truck in the Grand Touring event where they do the burnout, like we'll do burnout contest, we'll do the dyno, we'll do the drag racing, we'll do the autocrossing solemn events. We want to put that truck in everything. So we're going to go up there obviously with drag tires and some sort of street grippy tires so we can do all the other events as well. So that's our plan. We want to try to have this one going by MOPAR, which is going to be next September. So that's it. That is the plan. Trying to see if I missed any more of these comments out here. Let's see. Mark said put flip up tow mirrors on it for the laughs. Yeah, that'd be big coming mirrors on there, big towing mirrors. Yeah, nice 4th-gen truck that last time. I hope so. I'm not gonna lie, when I got rid of my old 5.9 with the 6-speed manual to get the newer one, I was scared. And honestly, I'm kind of still scared because now I have an auto transmission. Granted, I'm not racing this truck. I'm not beating on it. I'm just driving it, towing relatively smaller stuff with it. So I'm hoping it'll last a long time. But it was hard to get rid of my old, very dependable, never have to worry about it 5.9 with a 6-speed manual. So I'm, granted, the new truck, the new Cummins it's got a small baby tune with, it's been deleted. No DEF or none of that emission garbage. It's been deleted. So I'm hoping it lasts a long time. Knock on Clifford that it lasts me a long time and I don't have to worry about it. So heck yeah. Just keep an eye out for the DPS cat. Well, I don't think, like I said, it's been deleted. I don't have anything in it. It's straight pipe from the turbo back. So hopefully I don't have to worry about much. The motor seems, I will say this, between the 5.9 and this 6.7, holy moly, the power difference is tremendous. Like it's insane the amount of power difference there is. That truck will literally, if you can get traction, I believe it would pull pretty much anything. It's nuts. But hell yeah. So that's it, guys. My son is wanting to get to work here. He's, like I said, he's about to pull the seats, carpet and everything out of the interior. We're going to get the truck cleaned up here. We're going to try to get the inside of the truck at least clean and looking good. And then next few days here shortly, maybe next week, and we'll try to get this transmission out and get on the horn with John about what parts I need to buy for it to try to fix it ourselves. So we're about to hopefully learn how to fix an automatic transmission. I don't know, we're gonna see. But heck yeah. So as always, guys, stay safe out there. Stay tuned to the channel. We got a lot of crazy stuff about to happen here soon. I will give you a little heads up before we go on Frostbite. Frostbite's about to get a new fuel system here soon. I got Justin putting together me a fuel system. So we're about to have a twin pump setup to drop into the factory tank for right now, because we're going to convert everything over to E85 here very, very soon. So everything's good with Frostbite. We're just completely, we're out of fuel. Like, we're out of fuel. We can't, if I was to go out to the track, I could probably run that 10.9 that, you know, I know we could have probably ran if I had a little bit lower DA. But we're pushing it on the edge of, like, when I say we are so out of fuel, it's an understatement. We are at 100% injector duty cycle. We are slap out of fuel. Like, stock fuel system on that truck still, guys. We have ran it to the point of there's no more fuel to smudge out. We're running the meth injection as high as we can, and we've pushed the envelope with that. And I'm afraid if we keep pushing it, then we're going to find out just how much a 5.7 piston can take, which we all know it's not much, but I've been getting away with it for a long time. So we're going to see. We're going to upgrade the pump, and then we're going to go full send it. Hopefully run that 10 something, maybe 10.8, somewhere in there. I don't know. We'll see on the stock block 5.7. And then I have plans for that motor as well. I will say, yeah, Mark says rip stock injectors. They never signed up for this. Well, they're not the stock injectors. You know, we're running the Torque Storm, so we did upgrade those when we did it. It's got the FIC 650cc injectors in it right now, but we're maxing those out mainly because of the stock fuel pump. Just, you know, it's not enough. So I don't even have a booster pump on it, guys. That is the stock fuel pump. Just has upgraded injectors. That's it. So, but after we run our 10, hopefully before everything closes up, I'm hoping to get the pump dropped in, go out, hit the track, run a 10 something on it, and then this motor, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag. I'm in the works with talking to some people about where I'm going to go with it plan wise. I don't know if this motor is going to stay in it or if we're just going to do a completely different engine. But I will say it's going to be a lot damn faster. That's all I can tell you. So just stay tuned. I'm hoping to have all that done by MOPAR next year with what we're going to do motor wise for this truck. It's going to be fast. I don't know how much faster I'm going to keep pushing this truck because it's still full interior. It's still a very streetable, drivable daily vehicle if I wanted it to be. And I don't want to pull any interior out of this truck. I'm not going to pull glass out and put Lexan. We're going to keep everything like it is, full weight. But my goals is maybe try to push Frostbite into... That's the thing. Do I want to put a cage in that truck? Not really. So we'll see. Right now my goals is kind of like go 10-0s with it, maybe a high 9. But I don't know if I want to go to like full cage, all out cage with that truck. You know what I mean? That's kind of what this truck's going to be. That truck's going to be like the cage truck. So I don't know. We'll see. You never know. You get there and then you end up saying, I want to go faster. I want to go faster. Hell, when I first started Frostbite, I told myself I just wanted to run a 12. And now we're knocking on the door of 10s right now. So that's how it goes, guys. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it is, but it's just how it is. Still it is. Still same trans. I guess maybe you're talking about Frostbite. No, Frostbite is got the 46 RE from Cope Racing. Now, yes, I'm going to keep that trans in this truck forever. I'm not going to change that trans at all. If something happens to it, you know, maybe we'll fix it. But I think we should be good for the goals I have for Frostbite. I don't think we're going to have to change anything with it. So, yeah, it's going to be the same trans for sure. Yeah, don't do that. Laugh out loud. Get bigger injectors, bigger pump. Yeah, definitely. I should have did it a long time. I mean, if you guys follow the channel a lot, you see I try not to spend money until I'm forced to, per se, if you know what I mean. I try to max everything out as much as I can so you guys can kind of see what you can expect or maybe where you can go with your setup before you are forced to spend a bunch of money or change things up. So that's kind of how I try to roll these things, if you get my drift. But yeah, it looks like I got all the questions here. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. I'm gonna kick it here. So as always, guys, stay safe out there. We'll see you on the next one, and there's gonna be a lot of next ones. So peace out.